Lisa, it was a lot of fun watching you as the first housewife competing on Dancing with the Stars. We got a lot of viewer questions.
It was so hard.
Rose from Atlanta, Georgia said, I've been a nurse for over 30 years. I've never seen such a graceful feint. People don't fall like that, bending their knees and reaching out for someone to help them fall gently to the floor.
Well, he was holding my hand at the time, wasn't he?
What do you think about the girl's response to your feint?
Well, I felt it was very mean and very hurtful. I was struggling. I mean, in 3 days, I danced 7 hours a day. I did 3 live shows and went to New York and back and on the Red Eye. It was crazy.
Well, that's why I joked. I would have pretended to faint. I could not have done that.
So when they were making out, I was like, faking
but you
it.
can't pretend to fake.
No.
I mean,
No,
that's
but
impossible.
I
think. You do?
I've done it. Really faked it.
Of course you have.
Right.
So, yeah, I had brain scans for dizziness. I've been in hospital for a week with inner ear problems.
Right.
So that has compromised my life. And I had a blackout in Villa Rosa. My blood pressure's too low,
right.
90/60. Will I faint again? 100%. If I don't take care of myself, it's touch and go.
Scotty from Mobile, Alabama said...
Well, it is, but it's not.
A little bit
I'm
aggressive, touch and go.
I'm not saying... No, I'm not saying I'm unhealthy.
Right.
I'm just saying...
I got the paddles, don't worry.
Well, thank you for your support.
You're welcome.
I have to ask you, admittedly, by your admission,
yes.
and it's something that has come up at these reunions every year, where I've brought up things that you've said about the other women, and you've said, I was joking,
yes.
I was joking. And the other women have said, yeah, but you kind of hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
Do you feel like if Kyle and Kim were having a laugh at your expense about the fainting and doing the fake feint in their interview and all that, do you feel like in the same...
It wasn't about taking the piss out of that. It was about they were challenging my integrity, saying I faked it.
Do you feel you can take a joke?
I'm always saying self-deprecating things on camera. I'm always saying things about myself.
You are, but my question, you definitely
yes,
are.
Yes, my humor is English.
But the question is
so
when...
self-deprecating.
I know, and you make jokes about others, too, that are funny, by the way.
Yeah.
But sometimes hurt other people's feelings.
Right,
so my question is,
sometimes
when others make jokes about you...
was funny.
And to you, but not to Adrian.
Well, yes, I apologise for that as well.
No, but you've apologized to a lot, but so
okay,
I'm just saying...
you know what? I'm going to never say anything funny on camera.
No,
It's a different sense of humour.
No, it's not about
that's
that.
not the
It's not
point,
about
Lisa.
that.
That's not
I'm
the
asking
point.
you if you can take it like you can dish it out. Coming up, I feel like by the end, all of you are going to be hugging. I'm asking you if you can take it like you can dish it out. Because I think your co-stars don't think that you can.
Well, I take the piss out of her.
I do think it's a big deal.
Yeah,
I mean,
do.
honestly, because honestly, I think that
But
is
I
true.
do, though.
And I don't think that makes you a bad person. You can say, I think maybe I do joke and I'm more sensitive when it's directed at me. That's not a big deal. I mean,
something about the feint, yes, I was sensitive to that. But she says...
healthy.
It's not that you are, more perfect or less perfect than anybody here. None of us are perfect. All of us make mistakes every day, and sometimes we just need to acknowledge. My point was that you were going around saying you're a really good friend of mine, you know my children so well, you're with my family, you have Christmas dinners with us. But here I am, locked in the house for 18 months, and you came to see me once. You never went to me and said, Yolanda, I'm sorry, I am your friend, I just don't have time to show up, or I don't have time to call you, or I don't have time to text you, or just acknowledge it's all about having, once somebody says, I acknowledge what you're feeling, then we can move on. We didn't move on because every time I try to have the conversation with you, you minimized it and you're like, oh yeah, and you didn't really hear me, and I needed to be heard.
Well, I did go down a couple of times. Maybe Yolanda's forgotten because I went down, sit on her bed with her and spent the day with her. Another time I went down to have dinner with her, David and Ken. We drove down to the restaurant opposite Nobu. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
we had dinner.
I remember that, yeah.
I called her many times. I know I'm overloaded. I know when I say I'm busy, and it's not a competition, because if it's a competition of who's the busiest, then I'm losing because I don't have the time to do all the things I want to do, and I'm just struggling trying to stay afloat, with everything going on. But I'm sorry that you felt like that. I wouldn't want to make you feel like that.
I accept that. I just wish you would have said that to me, 7 months ago. I'm sure I was really difficult to get along with these last 2 years because I just couldn't function, and maybe I was boring or grumpy. And yes, I might have been sensitive about things that I usually wouldn't be sensitive about, or I might not remember things completely. But I always come from a place
Exactly.
of
You don't
good
remember
intention.
I was there every day holding your hand by a bed.
Okay, this is good. I like it. I feel like by the end, all of you are going to be hugging. That's how I feel. That's right.